Okay, so we're going to work through some exercises in 4-point kneeling. So let's get ourselves into position. We want knees hip width apart, hands under shoulders, nice wide fingers. So we're going to squeeze our buttocks, arch the back, flatten the back, squeeze, flatten, squeeze, flatten, find somewhere in the middle. Same with our arms, we're going to duck and dive, find your middle position, and then head and neck's nice and long. So tummy muscles in as we breathe in, we're going for swimming arms, breath in, hold, breath out, reach away, breath in, hold, breath out, back, breath in, tummy muscles on, breath out, switch arms, breath in, hold, breath out, back. We're going to just keep switching sides, reaching arms. Remember, try not to let your body weight shift side to side as you go. Use any shadows that may be forming on your mats to try and help you. Keep your eyes down, head and neck's long, tummy muscles working. Okay, let's go once more to each side. And relax. Just come off. Give your wrists a waggle if you need to. Okay, I'm going to have to walk forward. Coming on to your legs then. So make sure your setup's there again. Dip and dive. Head and neck, tummy muscles on as you breathe in. As you breathe out, straighten one leg away. Breath in, hold. Breath out, back. Breath in, tummy muscles on. Breath out, hold. Breath in, back. Breath in the middle. Breath out. Hold. And back. Tummy muscles on. Breath out. Breath in, hold. And back. When you come back, try and make sure your knees are coming hip width apart still. They don't start creeping in towards each other. Also make sure you've got space. I may have difficulties for my next move in a minute, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, let's go once more on each side. And give your wrists a waggle. Right, I'm going to have to come forwards a little bit. So check your setup too. This time we're going to go for level 3. Again, check where your buttocks are, back, nice and straight, head and neck's long. Tummy muscles in as you breathe in, as you breathe out, reach. Breath in, hold, and then breath out, back down. Tummy muscles in the middle, breath out, reach. Breath in, hold, and back. Trying to keep nice straight back as you go. Oh, that was handy. Use your sofas to support if you need it. Good. Reaching, holding, and coming back. Reaching, holding, and coming back. Again, try not to let your weight shift side to side. Use your tummy muscles to really stretch out in front of you. Good. Remember, as we do in the classes, if you want to make things harder, you can add on some taps at any point. And as always, come off your wrists whenever you need to and join back in again. Good. Okay, let's just have a pause. So there's another option we can do. Maybe you don't want to do all of these at the same time, but it's something that you could then switch in and out. So we've got our oblique move where we bring our elbow towards our knee. So I'll show you as we're going. We're going to make sure we're knees are hip width apart, tummy muscles are in, hands under shoulders. You're going to reach hand and foot away. You're going to bring your elbow in towards your knee and reach. In and reach. Let's do 5 on one side. Last one. And down. Check your setup again. Other side. Reach and crunch. Reach and crunch. Okay, and again, the other side. 5 of these. 3, 4, 5. And last one's on this side. So this is just a variation of a theme. You can obviously do that as often as required, giving your wrists a break or having a nice shell stretch if that's what you want, to just release off that lower back. They can be done at any point. Okay, next, I'm sure you've all been waiting for this one. This is our crouch and hover. Now I know I've told you this a lot of times, but it's a really useful one for our bone density and a brilliant one for targeting that core. So let's give it a go. Let's not forget about it and forget how far you've come with it over the time we've been doing the classes. So, stage 1, let's get ourselves ready. Back into that 4-point kneeling position, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Curl your toes in underneath you. Tummy muscles drawn in as tight as they can towards that belly button. Imagine that balloon coming out behind you. Head and neck's long, chin's tucked in. As you breathe in, you're going to draw your stomach muscles in, and then as you breathe out, you're going to hover your knees. So it's not much. I'm not sure if you can see this very well in the light. It's about 1 inch off the mat, good straight back. Breath in and hold, and then breath out down. Tummy muscles on as you breathe in again. Breath out, come up. Breath in, hold. Breath out, come down. So try holding for 5 seconds or building up to 10 if you can. Remember the options here, and for all the others, fists if you need to. Good. Positions, or if you're struggling, come down onto your elbows and hover those knees. Try and keep your back straight by squeezing your shoulder blades and drawing your chin in. You can still work just as hard down here. So holding for up to 10 seconds. And coming down. Remember, at any point, give your wrists a waggle, come off your knees. Use fists if needed, or down onto elbows. Okay, so that's level 1. Level 2, bringing hands much further in front of you. I'm going to wriggle back so I've got space. Right up by your arms, hands by your eyes. We're going to curl your toes in underneath you. We're going to come into the hover, and then you're going to push forward into the plank. Okay, trying to keep a nice straight line. So what I need to do is draw my chin in, hold my position there, and then come back down. Okay, so hover, push forward. As you can see, my hands are now under my shoulders. That's where I want them to be. Drawing my chin in to keep my posture, and then back. Okay, so tummy muscles in, hover first, push forward, and down. If you find that you're hovering and then coming up here, it's because your hands are too close to you. So get your hands much further in front of you. Especially if you're tall, they're going to need to be more away in front of you than you think. Okay? They need to be able to support you in position. So level 2, again, give yourself a wriggle. Last level then of this one, or last one we're going to do for now, is hands out in front again. Come into your hover, come forward to your plank, then squeeze your buttocks, lift and lower, 1 foot at a time. Good. I would probably say just do that twice. If you're feeling particularly strong, then you can go a few more times, but what you don't want to happen is for your back to then arch and sink here, because that's going to be really bad for your spine. So if you're tired and that happens, pop down, have a rest, give a waggle and start again. So, up, up, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Again, remember it's not a high leg, it's a low leg. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Remember, you can be doing this here. I'll show you this way. My wrists have had enough. So I'm going to hover and come forward. Again, I can see that I'm up, so I'm waggling my elbows further forward this time. Chin's tucked in. Up, up, 3, 4, and then down. And then definitely give yourselves a shell stretch here. Okay, the last one for our 4-point kneeling that I'm going to do with you today is the thread the needle. Again, you don't need to be doing all of these. If your wrists are really hurting by now, have a pause. You can do one of the other sessions. But if you're with me for a thread the needle, then let's have a go. So back into that 4-point kneeling, either here or down. I might come onto my fists for this one, I think. Just check that I'm not pushing myself up, so letting my shoulder blades come together. So I'm going to reach through, following my hand with my head and neck, and then up and round behind me. So push through, up and round, push through, up and round. So we're really opening up the front of your chest here. Up to you how many you do. I'm not going to have to put a time limit on you. Somewhere between 5 and 10 will be a nice number. Remember, whatever you do to one side, you need to do to the other. Good. Really reach. Follow your hand with your head and neck. Last one.